love, and welcome to Anatomy, a indie horror game made by the same person who made 00000FFFF000. I can't remember. 1 second. Yes. Kitty Horror Show is the developer's online name, basically. So hey, we're starting Anatomy. This is recommended by a subscriber a long time ago, but I said I didn't have the money to play it. But now I do, and I bought it. Let's turn up the volume. Let's get into it. Locked. Started off pretty interesting. It's just sort of a very quiet house with a very low JPEG skeletal doggo pictures of dog barking at a dog, a large doggo barking at tiny pupper, or maybe a cat, I do not know. So yeah, moving on. We have a nice little TV. It's a CRT TV. It's very boring, not an HD TV. I'm not sure what that's about. Also locked. I don't know why there's absolutely no music. So yeah, hopefully spooky shit doesn't happen. I'm not sure what to expect. I'm not sure if there's gonna be jump scares involved. Who the fuck would have this? Like, I'm not sure what that's about. It's not about hand anatomy. So, yeah. Goddamn. Hairs in my eye. Alright. Alright, let's check this out. Cool, cool.
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defined itself by its buildings. Buildings for worship, buildings for socializing, buildings for protection, even buildings for the commemoration of the dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely for its continued survival.
The house. Yes, the house. There is a tape in the dining room. Alright, if I know my way around, I'll try to find the dining room. That's obviously not the dining room door, but I have to find the dining room. Why am I listening to tapes about houses? The most important thing about human beings, I tell you, from 1960s, is the human house. The house protects us. The house gives us warmth. The house is love. The house is life. You have sex in house. You sleep in house. You eat in house. You hang up weird drawings of... what am I even looking at? But either way, you put these in your houses to make you feel safe and warm and cultured. Let's talk about houses.
This is one of the key elements that separates modern humanity from its more primitive antecedents.
What?
No other creature goes to such lengths to create lasting, permanent shelter for itself.
Foxes.
Nor regards said shelters with such reverence and import.
Birds.
Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy toward their homes?
Sympathy?
There are many reasons, of course, but perhaps it is due in some small part to seeing them as a reflection of ourselves.
Sure. I mean, same with cars. It is a symbolism of our worth, of our master status. Owning an animal, back in the day, or owning a car was a symbol of wealth, worth, the symbolism of our status. As for psychology and things like that go. Bathroom! Is there a tape in here? There is. Let's learn more about houses. But, I don't know about the whole sympathy with houses. And yeah, animals that... Foxes like to build good houses. They build little dens. And birds, they build little nests. And it's their home. They have little babies and little eggs in there. And, you know, it's important to them, I'm sure.
The anatomy of the house is such that this analogy is less superficial than at first it may seem.
Oh.
To carry it further, if we were to dissect a house as we might a human cadaver, we would find ourselves able to isolate and describe its various appendages and their functions in a decidedly anatomical fashion. There is even a fair number of direct comparisons to be drawn between those organs of a house and those of a human body.
You serious? Are you making an analogy of houses and human biological anatomy? I mean, so wait, so if I'm a basement dweller, for instance, and I'm a little bit underground. Like, if you saw my window is like right up here to my face. So I'm like partially underground. So let's say I'm a basement dweller still. Does that mean basement dwellers live in the houses and intestines then, or in the shitter, in the crap factory, in right next to the anus? So if we see fuck you, goddamn, this thing's bumping in my arm. If you see a sewage drain where the water goes down, is that the butthole? So any sewage leakage, or if your house floods in the basement, goes down a drain, that's the butthole. Remember, don't spit down the butthole if you have basements like that where the drain is open in your freezer room or anything. That's the butthole. I'm gonna say butthole a few more times. But yeah, okay, so yeah, I guess I'm living in a butthole right now, guys. Any of you guys living in a butthole, let me know in the comments below. Buttholes are, for some reason, cold. So if you sleep in a butthole or in the intestines of a house during summer, hot times, then usually it's really good to cool off, because our house's buttholes and intestines are very cold. Unlike human anatomy, where our buttholes and intestines are super warm, because we are warm-blooded, so I'm guessing houses are cold-blooded, like lizards. I guess. I guess.
For example, let us examine the living room. Often the dominant space of a house's ground level, as well as typically the center of activity in a well-populated
The heart
house.
and kidneys!
The living room is very much the heart of the house.
Yeah. Wait, did I say something?
The human heart circulates blood to oxygenate the body's extremities.
I said heart and kidneys, didn't
The
I?
living room circulates people, activity,
Lungs.
communication. It is the room most likely to be found beating, as active and
he's still-
vivacious as its name would imply. The comparison is only strengthened when we consider also that the living room is most commonly the room to contain the fireplace, making it additionally a locus of actual physical heat.
I don't know. My heart isn't really an organ that's gives off heat. I mean, it's just to keep me alive and circulate blood. But sure. Did it tell me where tape would be? I think upstairs would be the only place I haven't gone yet. This game is kind of weird. I'm not sure what I'm expecting, honestly. Locked. Looks like a bed bug. That's like a termite. And that is... I don't fucking know. And that's a bug. Okay, none of these are open. What door was downstairs that was not unlocked, but was locked? Maybe if we enter it, he'll tell us it's the lungs or it's the kidneys. Smoker's lungs? The closet? Have we been to the bathroom? Back door, maybe? Okay, there's a cassette here for whatever reason. Is there gonna be just like spooky shit happening soon? Like, I swear this was a horror game, guys. I swear to God. I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't. Trust me. I'm a doctor. That definitely wasn't a lie. Shh. Let's learn about houses.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house.
Sure.
Though this comparison is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious.
No, it isn't.
The hallways and corridors of a house are its veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance,
Spine.
both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house serve much the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend or long drive and come suddenly face to face with a tall, dark manor will tell you that it is difficult to shake the impression that the house, through its lightless windows, is a creature capable of vision and intelligence.
Did you say the house is capable of vision and intelligence? What?
What? Okay, the house is intelligent. This guy... If you love houses so much, why don't you marry them, huh? Huh? Seriously, this guy's like, oh, houses. Oh, yes, I love rubbing my body against the bathrooms. I don't know, this guy's sort of I wouldn't call him a psychologist. I would call these videos or tape cassettes something of a weird blogger person on their website. Why is there one on the fucking stairs? Stairs! We're learning more about houses, guys. Is this meant to be an indie horror game? I can't remember the bio of the game. I might have to check the game page to remind me what the game is about.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion.
Penis!
At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought and imagination.
Yeah, exactly, the penis!
In the bedroom,
there we go.
Dreams are dreamt, passions are ignited, epiphanies are experienced in cold sweat at early hours.
Penis.
The bedroom is where people invariably spend the majority of their time, though comparatively little of it whilst conscious.
Sure. Stayed in the bedroom. Sure. Also, I'm going to go to the game page just to tell you guys what the bio of the game says. 1 second. Alright, so it says, every house is haunted. Explore a suburban house, collect cassette tapes, study the physiology of domestic architecture, CW, distorted flashing images, body horror, strong horror themes. Yeah, okay. This game has been multiple endings. Be sure to play it multiple times for a complete experience. WSD keys, left click. I don't sleep in my house anymore because I'm afraid of what's going to do to me. Okay, and a bunch of reviews. Reviews, Patreon account, Twitter. So there's supposed to be horror, and apparently houses are evil as fuck, possibly. So we're getting there. We're getting there. One step at a time, folks. First is the anatomy and how much we love houses, and then about how the houses themselves want to fuck us up the ass. Just saying, be prepared. It's going to be very graphical horror images of houses bending us over and thrusting their thrusting their long porches into our garage? I guess? I guess. I can't say bathroom or bedroom. That'd be... I don't like how dark it is in here. This is too tall of a JPEG painting for me. I don't like this room. It's too big and spacious. I don't like it. If you're gonna have a spacious bedroom, at least have a giant bed in there and full of shit. Being that it's so empty, it's just kind of spooky. I don't know if it's just me. Big empty room. What would make it even more terrifying is an empty room, a bed, and a mirror that constantly is a mirror that stares at you. Haunting.
And yet, this analogy is an incomplete one.
Sure.
For obviously the mind is an exceedingly complex thing. If the bedroom represents the thinking, dreaming part of the brain, then it is the basement that represents those lower, unconscious parts. The basement is dark. It is buried. It is a place full of cobwebs where memories are stored. A poignant comparison, truly. Often the unnerving uncertainty that comes with considering the deeper aspects of the human psyche is not unlike gazing down at the swimming blackness pooled at the bottom of a basement stairwell. It is a place we spend our childhoods filling with monsters that will lay for years in patient silence. It is a place that, barring some specific errand, we seldom ever want to go.
I prefer thinking the basement still is the intestines. If you're going to compare it with body parts, and you're going to be like, oh, well, the bathrooms, you should know what they are, and the living room is the heart, and the hallways are the veins, and the basement is the innermost, deepest, monstrous, unconscious place of our minds. It's like, one of those are not like the other. All the rest were body parts, and then the basement's just some kind of philosophical fucking viewpoint of what's dark and evil. It's not there. Wait, what? Where the fuck's the basement? But yeah, like, why? Why not the intestines? Just because your narrative is about spooky, spooky monster basements? Is that when shit gets real? Because I'm waiting for shit to get real. Strong horror themes, after all. So where's the base? Oh, shit, I can run. Holy shit, look at this! Whoa! Shit, I can just fucking bolt it. Holy shit, is he here? Yeah, oh. Ooh, spooky. Let's traverse into the dark, monstrous basement and get jump scared. Hopefully. I'm looking for some spooks. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, the pink fluff. Usually it had Pink Panther on it. It makes you itchy. I don't think it does anymore, but yeah. I remember the childhood touching the pink foam. Not sure if it still does, but it used to make you itchy. I remember that. Also, what is that over here? I don't like it. There's like something floating. Is it just a cassette tape? It is! And it's somehow just on the wall. I don't like it. I don't like this basement. And something's caught my throat. God damn. Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't like this basement. It's too quiet. Also, why does this glow?
Of course, this comparison, though appropriate, is a very heavy-handed one.
Yes.
And often the basement is little more than a storage space.
Yes.
With the corpses of spiders and wood lice. While poets and psychoanalysts no doubt dread the thought of a dark basement, in truth, it is the bedroom, the waking mind, that place of dreams. It is actually the most frightening of all.
I mean, if that's what you keep your sex toys, it could be, scary for some people. Because, like 50 Shades of Grey. Enter my bedroom. It's got, like, whips and chains and weird rubber shit in there. You never know, man. Some people are into some weird shit. I know! Because furries can be pretty fucked up. Let me tell you! I'm not going to get into it. I'm just saying that they can be pretty fucked up. So where the fuck am I? What is this place? Is this the BDSM second floor bedroom? Yes. Oh, this is a nice bedroom. It's blood red, my favorite color. It's got a cassette in here. What? 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 What the fuck am I looking at? It's like the bottom half is a dick with extra red veins, and the top is a mouth. There's the teeth, half of a mouth. I don't know what I'm fucking looking at. And there's teeth. It's just that's just fucked up, man. That's yeah. I don't like this bedroom. It's just, wait, what? Is it shortcut?
It is here, in the bedroom, that we are at our most vulnerable. Each night we shut our senses to the world for hours at a time, trusting in the house to keep us safe until next we wake. In this state of extreme vulnerability, we will spend something like 20% of our lives. Anything might stand beside us, watch us, keep us company until dawn, and we would never perceive it. We can only pray that the house will not let such things carry on as we sleep. In this way, during these hours, the bedroom seems less like a mind and more like a mouth. For it is here that the house is most likely to betray us. It is here that we place ourselves most at the house's mercy and spend each night hoping that it will not bite down.
What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! The game just closed, so that, I think, was ending one, maybe? Yeah. Maybe ending one. If confirmed, then I'll name it ending one, because everyone loves when videos are titled something to do with endings, but, interesting game. Not much horror yet, but maybe, it says strong horror themes. Unless they're just talking about the images on the wall, I think it's gonna get spooky, at some point later on. So, I hope you look forward to that. I hope you enjoyed this game and this video. If you did, I thank you for watching, and I hope you look forward to the next videos. So please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a fluff subscriber. Until the next time. The only reason I was able to get outside was likely because I spawned next to the door that led outside. But there was a memory out there. And then I died. Oh god, shit! Oh god, what? See, this is why I didn't want to get caught.